Alright, it is time for the much anticipated boss rush on Battlekid Fortress of Peril, here with our password champion. And before we get started, we're going to do some disclaimers and stuff. First off, because I don't want to be talking during boss fights and stuff, we're just going to pause the game, because there's a timer at the top right. It'll probably record how much time you took. So this is my third attempt, I think, at this video. The first attempt took like over an hour. I almost had it under an hour, and then the pea shooter said no from the SUPERMECH. And that attempt, I just did a bunch of stupid stuff and took way too much time to beat all the bosses. It was just dumb and lame. And I thought, this run sucks. I'm gonna scrap it. And second time through, I got up to NAGACONDA and really sucked balls. And I decided to scrap that too. So here we are in the third run. And that pretty much catches us up, and we can actually focus on the gameplay instead of the dramatics going on outside the game. So the game away from the game is now over, and we can just focus on the game within the game, which is dodging thorns and failing at pushing buttons and avoiding the vine from below. One of the many great adversaries in this game that was the vine from below. Oh, vine from below. And after all this time, you think I would get better at shooting while jumping? Well, I haven't. I can still barely fire off 2 rounds. Anyway, so here's the Owlbot, and I want to show off an exploit for this. And I think A180 was the first one to tell me this. I believe Civex LP actually uses this exploit. And what am I doing? I freak out every time I try to do this because this is not the way I normally beat this boss. As you guys know, I usually get down in the pit to dodge all the birds. But as you can see there, the laser has a bug where if it's coming from the left, it doesn't track properly. It doesn't get right on top of you. It stops a bit short of you. So what you can do is just stand up there and just spam shots on him. If you're better at shooting than I am, you can probably do more than 1 shot. But if you jump too high, no, you can actually jump as high as you want. The only thing you have to watch out for in this position right here are those 4 birds for when he fires the top hatch. The first time I beat this boss, I didn't even know he had a top hatch. I just thought it was 1 hatch, which shows you how well I was paying attention. Anyway, so yeah, that's all there is to that boss. Really easy exploit you can use if you don't want to go through the whole get in the pit to hide thing. You know, it is kind of a cheap way to beat him almost, because I feel like it is sort of a bug. I don't know if it's planned to be fixed or not. But anyway, why are we talking about other things when we are facing the hardest boss in this game, at least? I don't know about other games. Other games probably have harder bosses. But me and Cleo have gotten to know each other really well over these past few months. We know each other very well. We're taking our relationship to the next level, which is me dying to her even more times. And there is something I want to discuss about Cleo. If she chooses to do a certain attack, which is not this attack, it is on the red attack. I want you guys to... Oh my gosh, why do I suck so bad at dodging the pink balls now? It is on the red, the crystal attack. Yes, this right here. Oh my gosh, I didn't get to show it off. So the crystal attack, you know, it does the one where it's like centered, and then like from the left, and then like from the right, or some sort of a such like that. Well, how hard that is to dodge, oh crap, I found depends on which side of the room she does it from. What am I doing? I'm freaking out way too much. Okay, Starfall. Crap. Ugh. You know, I'm just gonna be a little quiet and try to kill her, because, yeah. I think if any boss deserves to be, quieted for... Okay, seriously, is she like delaying a jump more than she normally does, or what? Or am I just like really bad at the pink now? Like, what the crap? 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's 5 and then you jump. I don't know what was so difficult about that. Crap. I never know how I dodge that blue ice, but somehow I do. I think the blue was actually the first attack I learned how to dodge of hers. 4, 5. Okay, I don't know what my problem was. Wow, she's going between pink and blue. I wanted to show off the red attack. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I was a little bit off rhythm there. I knew she was going to get me in the end. In the end, Cleo wins. In the end, Cleo always wins. Lightning. I know that it's possible to get shots on her during that attack, but I personally cannot do it. At least not with any degree of being likely to survive against her. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this freaking attack right here. When it's from the left, easy. Oh, look at that. We almost got dead by the stars, but killed her just in time. When that attack is from the left, something about it being from the left makes it easier to dodge. I think it has to do with, you know, the way it's centered, and then from the left, and then from the right. I don't know. Whenever, like, I have to, like, because I have to go away from her to dodge it when it's coming from the left, and then I go toward her when it's coming from the right. And just the way that those don't, like, symmetrically flip, depending on what side of the room she's on, it makes it tougher to dodge when she's on the right side. At least for me. But here's the NAGACONDA. And this boss, I think this we found on a tip from Darkness. Here's another way you can dodge his stuff, just by jumping like this. The caveat here is that you can only counter. You cannot counter on this. You have to counter only on this. Why? Because you can only damage the NAGACONDA when his jaw is open. And I don't really know that this way is any better or worse. I think it sort of depends on the skill set of the player. Like, what would you rather do? Would you rather make these, like, big, jumpy dodges? Or would you rather do this little, whoop, whoop, whoop thing like I do? You know, it just depends. I don't think one way is any better than the other. It's just whichever way you like to use better. And, like, see here, sometimes I like switch between them mid-fight, which is probably not recommended, because then my brain gets, like, turned around a lot. If you're not good at finesse button, like tapping, to get the bubbles down a little bit better, then maybe you prefer it this way. I do feel like that way is a little bit more consistent on getting the, making sure you get 3 shots off, which is very important for this boss, obviously. Because this boss, I feel like, has a lot of health. And, yeah, it's just less little finesse areas that you have to worry about. So, a lot of people might prefer that to this little thing that I do. Because, if you're off by just a bit with that method, like, you're dead. But, that was the original method I used, so I do feel some attachment to it, just because it was the first thing that worked. But anyway, let's see if we can get this boss down on the first try, with mainly using this new method that I found out with a tip from Darkness, I think. I think he was the one who gave me that tip, saying that some people just jump to the top left. And it looks like that is a pretty effective way as well. But I wouldn't say it's any better or worse. It's just skill set dependent, whichever way you prefer to go about it. And I think that's really cool that... I'm going to stay on here for the second thing, because I felt like I was a little bit off tempo right there. It's really nice that the boss kind of has like 2 patterns you can use. You know, it seems like a lot of the time a boss will have just like one way that you have to beat it. You know, like you have to learn that one way. So I think that's pretty neat that there are kind of 2 ways to beat this boss. I suppose there's also 2 ways to beat the owl boss, but you know, that one's kind of a bug. So, and this is like actually 2 distinct ways to dodge his stuff. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so we're moving on to the SEAHORSE turret, who I haven't fought in a long time. Well, barring the previous attempts at the video. Okay, so one thing we learned about the SEAHORSE turret, I think Civic actually posted this, which is really cool, is that once the first one fires, the first one's like kind of random. I don't know, I mean, it's probably pseudo-random, but you guys know. Oh, crap. Once the first one fires, the rest all fire in a clockwise fashion. So you can, okay, they're gonna melee me. Okay, there's no melee on that fight. What am I talking about? Blitzing me, maybe. So what we're gonna do, I know some people suggested, and I agree, one good tactic on this boss is to soften them down, because when they as you know, when they when their numbers decrease, like when the number of when the number of turrets out there decreases, their shots get faster and thus more difficult to dodge. So we're definitely going to we're gonna soften them down a bit, and then that way when we go on our killing spree, it should be a bit easier. What are we doing? Okay, that should be enough hits on the bottom left guy. So we're gonna soften up this guy now, because when they're slow, they are very easy to dodge. Alright, that should be enough softening up. So now we're gonna go for the kill. Gonna go for the kill on this guy over here, and somehow dodge all that crap. Holy snot! How do we dodge that? How did we dodge that? Okay, just kind of loop this. The problem is when you kill one, and no! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We did that like perfect, and then it's like, oh nope, you're still dead. That's rather irksome. Rather irksome. Okay, we're gonna unload shots there. Somehow not die. Unload a couple more. All right, let's soften this guy up. But yeah, the problem is when, oh crap, when like when one of them dies, like mid barrage. You know they have like a little pause waiting period. Oh crap, that's not what I meant to do. Whatever, we can go with this. Yeah, crap. They have a little waiting period, like after all of them fire in a round. It's best to kill one at that point. Crap. And it seems like the top left guy likes to fire first. It's best to kill one during one of those waiting periods, as that way... Okay, lots of shots on there. What are we doing? What are we doing? Because they will... I think the bullets do increase in speed, like mid-round, which can get very... Like, even when they're already in the air, which, like, doesn't make sense. But, it is the way it works, apparently. So... Crap! I knew I should have left the 2 shots on him. Okay. Okay. Sorry, Cooper's trying to concentrate. No! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I need to just like get on the ground whenever that freaking happens. And I've died so many times on that second bullet. I need to jump higher. Okay, way too many deaths on this for having had it beaten. Like, okay, I thought normally. Oh, whatever. Whatever. I need to back off a bit. Back off. Back off, Coop. Alright, enough shots on that guy. Okay. Alright, let's just focus. I keep killing that guy over there. Let's focus on trying to kill this guy now. Whoa! Needle thread. Needle thread. Blitzkrieg. Whoa, why did I jump there? That probably wasn't necessary. But yeah, so once the first one fires, they fire in a clockwise order. And that's really helpful. Holy crap! Really helpful for... Nope. Not today, sir. Not today. You will kill me no more. You will kill me no more. Holy carp. Holy carp. There we go. No more of that snot. Okay. Anyway. Okay, so now we get double jump. Alright, on to Amethyst Angel now. And we're only 50 minutes into the video, and 5 bosses down, so that's very good. Much of an improvement over the first attempt. And here is Amethyst Angel, who I believe owns the record for the longest we had to attempt at her. Maybe the SUPERMECH was longer? I don't know. No, I don't think the SUPERMECH time totaled 2 hours, did it? Oh. And the alternatings, Crystal Fall, I don't know, that's like the best attack she can use, but like I started to suck at it. So we're going to try to not suck at it. Not sucking would be good. In case she's in the air, we're going to get in position in case she does that attack, which we used to call the Malarkey attack, but I think we should rename it. We should rename it from the Malarkey attack, because honestly, it's not that big a threat to me anymore. It's actually one of the better attacks she can do, just because I had to spend so much time learning how to dodge it. Like, it's just, I just know it like the back of my hand. Okay. And yeah, that attack, easily the best attack she can do, I believe, is in terms of like being able to counterattack her. Yeah, because you can do stuff like that. The thing is, you just have to be really cautious about it, as with, you know, kind of everything in this game. Okay, let's get in position. Okay, she's gonna do the barrage. Alright, no problem. Okay, again. Alright, she's doing this attack. You don't even have to feather fall that after you land the first time, which is kind of nice. Okay. Whoa, why did I jump there? It wasn't necessary. Okay, she's doing this attack. Okay. Back off. Ooh, barely. Alright, she's in the air. Barrage. Ooh. Probably should have double jumped or feather followed that. One of the two. Ooh, very close. Okay. Alright, she's back on the ground. Ooh, and she's yellow, and we're gonna back off. Back off, Coop. Back off. I think we got one shot off there. Come on, Cooper. Okay, almost got her. Yes, there we go. Didn't want to have to endure another round. Good. Okay, not too many deaths on the Amethyst Angel. Very nice. Okay, moving on. So we're doing very well. Next up is ZEDD. And ZEDD is a mother lover who likes a way to drop it. ZEDD likes to make Cooper think that his stone is ringing. Here's Cooper's stone, for those of you who haven't seen it in that one vid. The stone is not ringing. The stone is not ringing. And we dodge this. Okay. One thing about ZEDD, or some things that we learned, and notice also that we do not have the damage amp. So it was a very good thing that we went ahead and did those like tries at ZEDD and the SUPERMECH before the boss rush, because the boss rush would have made them obsolete. Because it would have been a subset of this video. Yeah, one thing we learned is, or two things we learned. Number one, don't stand in the center, because the jump to the center, which he loves to spam, is very effective. The other thing we learned is that he's already half HP. The other thing that we learned, well, we also got a tip from a couple of people actually, who said to try jumping, jumping in the middle of the room, bounce around, to like this right here, to dodge the phone call attack, and then when the balls get toward the center, then we can unload shots on him, and he's doing it again. The other thing that we learned was that for... He's almost dead. Okay, oh, first time we've seen this attack. The other thing that we learned was when he does the jump to the center, do not feather fall until you're like in the correct X coordinate. So that's ZEDD down on first or second try, I think. Not too bad. Alright, and SUPERMECH. Get a drink. Get a drink. The timer in the top says we're at 16:45. And here we go. Everyone's favorite final boss. Not really. Not my favorite final boss. What is my favorite final boss? I don't know. Not sure. But not this guy. Not this guy. Like, he's pretty okay, but like, not my favorite final boss. Although I will say he's better than the final boss of Mario 3, which, as you guys know, is the best game of all time, and will always be that way. Always will. You know why? Because no game can go back in time to 1990 and rip that game out of my NES as being. I believe that may have actually been the first game I ever played. I'm not sure about that. SMB 1 might have been. Maybe. Wow, that was a weird track on those sparks. Okay. We're not getting very much offense done on him, though. Okay, pea shooter. Missiles to block our shots. Not cool. Pea shooter again. Yeah, I almost had him on that first run, but that first run would have been like an hour, and it looks like we're going to get this video over in 30 minutes or so, so that's a lot easier for you guys to watch. So yeah, I, for once, Cooper's actually thinking about the people who are watching the video, and he doesn't want to make them sit through, wow, okay, that was just bad, like an hour of lots and lots of deaths. Don't want to do that. Cooper had to pause the game to scratch. Itchiness while you're playing Battle Kid is very, very detrimental. I don't recommend having itchiness. So like, yeah, itchiness during this game is very, very bad. Because if you have to like scratch your head or something, even if you have to pause, it like disrupts your rhythm and stuff. Like I'm being serious about this. You know, another thing I really need to get better at is like getting a full double jump off. We're gonna die just to see so I can get all the way up there. But like I always fail at it, and then I don't. See, look how high I can get. Like I never actually get that high. Like I never do. And see, like there I actually got off three shots, which is more than I normally get, certainly. So let's see if we can get a little bit better by getting more offense, especially here on the pea shooter. Although the pea shooter is easy to do offense after, because we can just get up on the ledge. Okay, the sparks. Sparks gonna go back and forth. Pea shooter. Okay, good. He didn't block it that time. Pea shooter. Oh no! I have this bad habit of seeing the flashiness and wanting to go toward the light. Go toward the light. No, stop being itchy. You were making me die. You were making me die. Okay. There we go. Good. Whoa, what was that? That was mentally mixing up the fire and the laser, is what that was. That is exactly what. Okay, back on track. Okay. Come on now. Quit goofing around and actually kill the boss. Do it, Cooper. Do it. Oh, somehow we got shots in through the missiles. No, get away from the light. Go away from the light. This is, oh. I still say the pea shooter is one of the most difficult attacks. Just because the other attacks, you know, I don't know. Maybe they're just all about the same. They all have their own little quirks, and if you don't dodge them just perfectly, you know. Probably the easiest attack is actually the one that looks like it's supposed to be the strongest, but when everything kills you, nothing is really the strongest. This is by far, I think, the easiest attack to dodge. As long as you are not, like, right up next to him, and sometimes even if you are, that is the easiest attack to dodge. Even the fire is harder to dodge than that. Okay, missiles. Yeah, I do need to get better at jumping and shooting. You think as long as I played this game, I would be better by now. What? And I hate it when he does initial pea shooter. I remember that from the fight, like when we were facing him for real. Initial pea shooter is really bad. Okay, come on. We did not have this much trouble with him. Something about him in this boss rush, I guess because maybe it's just the fatigue thing? I don't know. Something about him during the boss rush makes him harder. Just to me. Okay, pea shooter's gonna be used. Flames. Jump. 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 Counter attack. Oh, wow. We are getting a bit better at getting the triple shot off, which is really good. Okay, sparks. Laser again. Ooh, we actually got in 3 shots when he was using the missiles for defense. Are you serious? Wow. That was a gift. So much of a gift that I'm not going to bother countering him after the fire. See, the pea shooter at point blank range is one of his most effective attacks, I gotta say. Pea shooter at point blank, very, very devastating. Like that right there. If I had tried to attack him, I might have got pea shootered at point blank range. Alright, he's very, very, very cracked. Whoa, what are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know if Petunia X bonus boss is included in the boss rush or not, and I just had a feeling he was going to pea shooter right there. Just because he loves to pull out the pea shooter, and, yeah, like right there too, at like the worst possible time. Okay, missiles, which he did successfully block on. Alright, but I think he might be dead. Nope, not yet. Mother lover. Come on, he's got like 1 or 2 hits left. I just know it. Okay, come on. Die. Are you serious? No way he has that much health left. I swear this is like a different version of this boss. Like he did not have this much life. Especially not in that last bit. Like, what the crap? I guess we just need to be diligent until the end. And as for why I ran out there at the end and ran into the lasers, I don't know. I just thought he was dead already. Because he should have been. I don't know why he didn't die. If someone can count shots and like confirm that he takes additional hits to kill, either compared to the I know Cayman actually counted the number of shots. What are we doing? Okay, half of it is going to be the SUPERMECH, which is really stupid. I know Cayman actually counted the number of shots required to get him down to, what are we doing? To each like level of crackness, like each of his 3. I have nothing to say for that one. Cayman counted that, so maybe we can compare those. Obviously, in the series, it was with the damage amp, but we can just double that. So, oh my goodness gracious. This is kind of what happened on the first attempt too. Like I got to the mech and it was just like burnout. Like, like I'm tapped from killing all the other bosses and now I cannot kill the mech. ZEDD wasn't that hard either, but I don't know, something about SUPERMECH in boss rush. Like I don't know if he's actually harder, but he sure seems a lot harder than when I just ran in and faced him during the game, like in that special part number 2. I don't know, he just seems a lot harder in the boss rush. Granted, since we have infinite retries, it's not that bad. But wow, like yeah, this is definitely the hardest he has been for me. Maybe it's just the mental state of having to do all this stuff in a row. I don't know. That's one of the things that boss rushes do. And he seems like he spams the pea shooter a lot too. Holy snot. Like, he loves spamming the pea shooter at the worst possible times too. Like he will pea shooter. Like, are you anywhere near him? Pea shooter. Boom. Although when you're really near to him, well, no, actually, well, if you're at either extremity of the screen, fire is not so bad. But when you're near to him, like point blank pea shooter, that stuff will mess you up. Like right there, surprised he didn't go for pea shooter. Honestly, point blank, or when you're really close to him in the laser, is not that bad still. Like you have enough time. Unless you have really, really, really slow reflexes. Which I don't have the fastest reflexes in the world, but like, it's fast enough to dodge that. Way to miscount missiles there, Cooper. I think I messed up on the first one. Somehow. Yeah, see, I think, like, I don't know. I messed it up, that's all I gotta say. Yeah, it's just fatigue. It's just mental fatigue. A little bit of physical fatigue maybe on the thumbs, but probably not really. Mostly just mental fatigue. They're just losing awareness after having to fight all these different bosses. It's kind of what a boss rush does to you. I'm so shocked he did not go pea shooter there. But yeah, one thing is Cooper learning to, wow, that was really close actually, push the A button down for better double jumps to get 3 shots in like that right there. The thing I don't like about the fire is it's difficult to have a reliable counter afterward. The pea shooter. The good thing is I don't think he ever does the same attack twice in a row. So we can be like, okay, he's not gonna use the pea shooter right here. However, he will alternate between the pea shooter and other stuff. Only got off 2 shots right there. Fire. So we can get shots in after the fire, but the danger is the pea shooter. If he does point blank pea shooter after you attack him, following the fire, like it's gonna be really bad news. Laser is kind of a problem too, but I think point blank pea shooter is way stronger than the laser. Okay, back down to very cracked. And do you guys know I almost went toward him on that laser? Like, that would have been so horrible. So horrible. Okay, back off. Back off for reasons exactly like that. The point blank pea shooter. Whoa. Almost made a mental mistake. Mental mistake. Oh yeah, missiles. Sparks. He's dead though. Finally, wow, that took way more attempts than it should have probably. But that's okay. We got this down about ooh, we might be able to actually end the video at 3. That'd be sweet. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Alright. He's dead. Let's see if there's a bonus boss. Nope, there's the cup. The Cup of Champions. And we did it. So there is no bonus. The bonus boss is not included. Not included. You have to face the Trials of Petunia X to face the bonus boss. Alright, so that will do it for the boss rush, done in 33 minutes, and we're going to end the video in like a few more seconds. But what else is after this? We have a death count, although I think the death count video is going to actually be kind of delayed, because I want to add like some cool stuff to it and stuff, and make it, you know, a more quality video. And plus I don't have a lot of time here at the end of the semester to count stuff, so that may get delayed a bit. But let's see what else we have. We have the Battle Kid 2 demo that will be up sometime soon, and I will see you guys for that next special episode and later days.